Good morning. My name is Brian C. Smith, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, EW Realty, coming to you from Addition Residences in Edgewater this morning with Inside Sales, Joseph Richardson. How you doing, Joseph?
I'm good. Thank you for coming today. So I'm Joe here. I work with Douglas Elliman New Development and Marketing, and we are currently working on a project called the Addition Residences, Miami Edgewater. The developer is Two Roads Development. They're well known in the area as we've accomplished the successful building the Elise, which we have out behind us. They've done the Biscayne Beach. They've done a project in West Palm Beach, the Forte on Flagler. We're working on another project in the Bahamas. But right now I'm here to showcase the Addition, which is a fabulous product I'm excited to talk about today.
Excellent. You know, I really love the way that this room makes me feel from the moment I walked in this morning. Can you tell me a little bit about the interior designer?
Yeah, so the designer, his name is Alessandro Munge, is based out of Toronto, his studio. Very interesting guy. His approach to design is unique in the sense that despite how successful he is, being known as like designer of the year, he still has this kid-like approach and he doesn't take himself too seriously, which I think showcases a level of humility, for one. And then in addition, he continues to just grow. And one of the things I found really interesting with him is when he goes to a space, he likes to just sit and watch. And we all like to people watch, but he really loves to see.
Especially in Miami.
Oh yeah, yeah, exactly. I think, you can never get too bored of people watching, but he's just so fascinated with how someone walks into a space and how when they get out of a car and go into a lobby, and his idea behind what he tries to do with his spaces is giving them this aha moment and carrying them through a space where when they're met at reception versus going into the elevator and then they're wafted into a new space, there's a different emotion that's kind of tied to all of it. And it almost feels as if the space is designed by three different designers. And I think that level of flexibility and what he does is just absolutely incredible. So he'll be doing our interior spaces. He works with a team of engineers and industrial designers, or he works with a team of industrial designers really, who will even help him design just furniture and things that are so dynamic and unique to a space that kind of just makes it its own.
So Joseph, tell me about the Addition brand.
So the Addition brand was founded by two people essentially. We really have Ian Schrager, who is the nightlife guru and founder of the boutique hotel experience. Most would know him as being the gentleman who was one of two partners who founded Studio 54. From there on, he did Palladium and then merged into doing hotels. And I think what was so interesting is that Ian merged with Bill Marriott, who is just a master in operational excellence. I mean, he's got over 7,000 hotels worldwide, 30 different brands. And together they kind of created this lightning in a bottle experience and created the Addition brand.
You know, one of the things that I think is really cool is the fact that if you buy an Addition, you're gonna feel like your residence is this amazing hotel.
Yeah.
But it's not a hotel, so you're not gonna have all the transient issues you would have like you have in a lot of the Airbnb buildings.
Correct.
So you really have that, luxury at-home feel all the time.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
So can you show us some of the amenities?
Yeah, of course.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
This is amazing. The architecture, the design, I've already talked at length about the interior designer for Addition. So tell me, Joseph, if this was gonna be your home tomorrow, okay, which line would you pick at Addition as a buyer?
Ooh, they're all absolutely beautiful. I guess if I had to pick one, I would say that our 4 bedrooms located in our Sky residences on the south side would be a preferred choice. They are 3,815 square feet. The viewpoint's nearly 270 degrees for what you get to see up there, and then the terraces are about 86 feet wide. So I think that would be a fabulous option, but truth be told, I don't need that much space. As nice as our 4 bedrooms are, I think that I would be very happy with our 1 bedroom plus den, which is the entry size for our building. And just to kind of point out how generous the layouts are, our 1-bedrooms are 1,952 square feet. As soon as you walk in, you're looking right out at the bay. You have a 40-foot wide terrace, and I would be happy with that, honestly.
Well, Joseph, thank you for that riveting description of the tower and your favorite line. Now, if you're watching this video and you're starting to say, well, maybe Addition is a property that, I'd like to consider for myself, please give me a call, 305-318-8200. Brian C. Smith, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, EWM Realty. Now I want to take you into the mock-up, and this is where I think people get really excited. Joe, can you show us?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we've tried to showcase here is what all the residents will have with their kitchens. I'll show you the bathrooms and our powder room. But as you can see, we talked a little bit about the Addition and how they curate their spaces with both indirect lighting and a certain sense and all these items. But I think it's nice that we're now incorporating that into the homes themselves, including the indirect lighting that goes across your backsplash in the kitchen, also underneath the stone for your island. But for anyone who cooks, I think a key feature that our residents are finding that they're very attracted to is the gas cooktop. So
absolutely. I moved out here from California about 12 years ago. And one of the things I love about San Diego is most of the buildings have gas cooking. And I love to cook.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people come to Miami, because they want to go out and enjoy all the restaurants.
Yeah.
For me, one of the ways that I've been able to, to take a look at everything is to say, let's cook at home.
Absolutely.
It's great economically. You get, so I love the gas Wolf stove here.
It's funny you point out California because we've seen such a great migration coming down here, both domestically and always internationally with Miami. And a lot of the individuals moving are coming from residences where they're used to cooking with gas. So they kind of connect to the space right away. But yeah, it's definitely a good feature. And
where is the fridge?
The fridge, so the fridge is paneled. We have a double door fridge here. All of our appliances are Sub-Zero and Wolf. Every home is delivered with the finishes included. That includes the paneling and all of the appliances, the wine coolers.
It's so seamless, I love it.
Yeah, it's very clean, it's super timeless. I think it's part of the Addition brand. I like to keep things very timeless, and I just think as an individual owner, it's a good feature to have because when it comes to resale value, you don't really have to make many modifications. Some buildings.
This is a mock-up of most similar to which of the lines in the building?
This would be our signature residence south-facing 3-bedroom. Now, we didn't build the office to scale, so it'll actually be even more spacious, but you can kind of see from the exterior of our building, we do have a little bit of like a round feature here with the windows where they carry out. So we would be looking south and then east.
And it's a very gentle, long curve along the entire south side of the unit. So you have these amazing views to the east of Miami Beach and to the south of Edgewater down through Brickell. And even on the higher floors, I think people are gonna see clear to Coconut Grove, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow.
And I think one of the nicest pieces of or features would be that because of the setback where we're positioned, we've got Margaret Pace Park across from us. So it kind of pushes the buildings even further away and gives you that really spacious feel as you look out towards the bay and the ocean.
So I don't think people coming from New York or Chicago or California are gonna be sacrificing anything when it comes to skyline views and ocean views, are they?
Absolutely not. And the city view in the evening is spectacular. You can see the Gulf Stream going up the coast during the day, and it really just reminds you of how beautiful Miami is. So.
Well, thank you, Joseph. I really appreciate you taking time to bring us out.
Yeah. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you'd like to learn more about Addition or other pre-construction projects within greater South Florida, give me a call, 305-318-8200. Take care.